Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. I hope you're having a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Let's get to it. What is the hot topic that's going on YouTube or Instagram? Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Thank you for all your love and support.
Don't forget to like, to comment, but be kind. If you don't want to leave a comment, that's fine. You can leave a thumbs up, a heart, a rose. Any and everything helps with the algorithm. So let's get to it. I heard a clip in regards to Kanye West says Kim calls him crazy. That's what Kanye said. More than a genius while they were married. I close my heart to people when they start being too negative. We get that because he has a right to speak out on what he's feeling and thinking and saying. And the biggest thing is Kanye only said he basically likes to have positive people around him. And that is important because when you're going through and you have health concerns, the more positive people around you, the better. So let's listen in on what he had to say.
Believe in me, but she has a tendency to focus on the negative, and she'll call me crazy and say you're ramped up more than she'll, say you're genius. Like I get you're crazy a lot more than you're genius from this person that has an opening in my heart. Because I close my heart to people when they start being too negative or start throwing my vision off. And I'll deadass, cut people off. Yeah. You should. Yeah. Deadass, the best thing about Africa was cutting people off. And everybody's like, you're so ramped up. This is a crazy state. You're so ramped up. But if I was that ramped up, how was I able to meet with the president of Uganda the next day? I also feel like my wife does.
So Kanye has a right to feel how he feels. If he feels that he's not being supported, he has a right to cut people off. There are people, and we see what's happening to Kourtney. Kim can't even be happy for Kourtney. Kim is bringing conflict. She's bringing drama. She's making alleged stuff up. There's a chat. Some of her team says there's not a chat. And then Kourtney's saying, oh, I sometimes talk to your kids. We don't see that much support. We see copying. We see that Kim's copying people. We see that Kim loves to throw shade. We see that Kim likes to make things about her. We see that Kanye's moved on and he's happy. And Kim can't be happy for him. One, we see that Kourtney has moved on and she should be happy in the honeymoon stage still. And she's currently pregnant. So shame on Hulu for showing those scenes knowing that Kourtney's pregnant. She's pregnant. Why are y'all putting out that toxic video and y'all were arguing? Even though if Kourtney and Kim taped this 8-9 months ago, you guys pushed the show back. She's pregnant. Now, the other day, chilling in the bed, I'm realizing, ding, and it's like Kim has said, oh, baby Barker's on the way. That's not for Kim to announce. That's for Kourtney and for Travis to announce. If it's not about her, she tries to take the moment. So what Kanye is saying, we get it. It's kind of sad that Kim and Chris act away. They seem away. Kim is this way because no one's checked her. I'm proud of Kourtney. Kourtney spoke up for herself. She says, what does this do for you to sit around and talk about people? Who has time for that? Kourtney is protecting herself now. Kourtney is protecting her children. Kim loves media. Every week she has to find something to post about or do. Kourtney posts too, but that's not her livelihood. Courtney's all about family and self and taking care of herself. This is the other sad part. Hulu should be ashamed of themselves because they supporting Kim in regards to the Balenciaga. Hulu should be ashamed of themselves because they're dragging Kanye, Black China, Lamar Odom, Tristan and his family. Allegedly, you've seen the tapes, you've seen the videos. Some people in the comments are saying, yeah, the show should be canceled. Now, mind you, I told y'all, I saw a video in regards to Chloe saying the show was supposed to be canceled. Season 2. Was it supposed to be canceled season 2 because of the Ray J situation or because it just wasn't interesting and they weren't getting the viewership? So let's listen to Kanye again and what he had to say about Kim. And we get it. He has a right to say how he feels about his ex. Let's get to it.
The tendency to focus on. I also feel like my wife does believe in me, but she has a tendency to focus on the negative, and she'll call me crazy or say you're ramped up more than she'll, say you're genius. Like I get you're crazy a lot more than you're genius from this person that has an opening in my heart, because I close my heart to people when they start being too negative or start throwing my vision off, and I'll like cut people off. Yeah, like, you should. Yeah. That ass, like, the best thing about Africa was, like, cutting people off. And everybody's like, you're so ramped up. This is a crazy state. You're so ramped up. But if I was that ramped up, how was I able to meet with the president of Uganda the next day? I also feel like my wife does believe in me, but she has a tendency to focus on the negative. And she'll call me crazy or say you're ramped up.
So of course he's still calling her the wife. So this must have been a year or two ago that he taped it. Well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe.